Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to mix rap vocals, female rap vocals. So I'm going to play the beat and the song first, and I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like without mixing.
Just like a shark when I swim out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal, all of my bitches is foreign. Can't let you knock me off focus, I stack up the moves like I'm Corbin. I got a need for
Alright, without the mixing, it sounds like this.
I don't do nothing that's normal, all of my bitches is foreign. Can't let you knock me off focus, I stack up them blues like I'm Corbin. I got a need for speed, when I take off I'ma skip to the streets. Everybody know it's me, hard all night, you can go for a ski.
I know some of you guys might be laughing, but that's why we have a little auto-tune to start with. So the first thing that we want to do with this kind of beats, I made these beats and it still needs a bit of mixing, but I'm just focusing on the vocals for now. The first thing you always want to do is know the key of your beats. I made this beat and I know the key is E minor or G major. So first things first, you want to set the key on the auto-tune to E minor or G major. So that's the first thing. I use this like 0 return speed because you guys can hear she was going really off. But then again, too, with the auto-tune effect, we're actually trying to go for the kind of nice effect. We're not only trying to tune the vocals, but we're trying to have that tuned vocals. When she was recording, she had auto-tune on, so she could actually hit the notes that she was trying to hit, or like get the vibe she was trying to get with auto-tune on. So now auto-tune, this is what it sounds like.
Just like a shark when I swim out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal, all of my bitches is foreign.
Without it.
Can't let you knock me off focus, I stack up them blues like I'm Corbin. I got a need for speed, when I take off I'ma screech at the streets. Everybody know it's me.
Like you can hear the difference, complete night and day difference. So there's one more thing I always add when I'm mixing my vocals, which is NS1, which is for removing noise. So here I use the gate, but I'm gonna also just go extra and use NS1. So with the gate, it takes out that white noise a bit.
So
if you don't have NS1, you can always just use the gate, set the threshold. Threshold is whenever it's lower than this, it's gonna be quiet. So whenever the volume is higher than this, it's gonna be, back to normal. But NS1 just removes the white noise completely. So go to noise reduction and choose NS1 and just put it a bit. I use the kind of quiet mic here, so the noise was not so much.
Then
I'll just add gits just to make it a little bit cleaner. I mean, there's some parts that I can still go in and clean up, like the pops and the breaths.
They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's not.
And I kind of clean a lot of them in the beginning, but when it gets to the chorus part,
Water.
So there are two things you can do. You can increase the threshold a bit of the gate, and let's just go to like minus 37 and see what that sounds like.
Water.
Okay, let's go up some more. I don't know. It's like using the gate to take out all the breaks. I would rather just clean it out.
Water.
So I'd rather just take out the breaks manually, but I'll leave it for now, just so you guys know. If you're using Pro Tools, I'm sure you guys might not be using Pro Tools, but it's basically almost the same with every DAW. I try not to use native plugins a lot so that I can move my plugins around. So first of all, you mute it, you clip it, that's pressing B, then press Ctrl M to mute. Very simple. B, then Ctrl M. So
water.
So the next thing I do is add an EQ. The EQ, basically, I'm taking off the low end, just cutting out the low end.
Feels like I'm Corbin. I got a need for speed. When I take off, I'ma screech at the streets. Everybody know it's me.
So most of the time when you're playing the beats too, you don't want the vocals to be clashing with the bass. You want the bass to have space. So you want to kind of cut out most of the low end, and also to take out the rumble from the mic, the little rumbles that you can't really hear. But not yet a lot of difference because it's just a little bit of EQ, nothing crazy going on here. And the next thing I added a bit of delay because we're going for that effect. So sometimes you want to add a delay after like you're done with your compressor and your EQ, you know, but we wanted that effect. So this effect I added here is more like a, you know, she didn't want to say it one word 2 times, so that delay was just there and it was subtle, you know, but it's one of those things that we do sometimes. Then next in the vocal rider, so it kind of like levels the vocals sometimes. When she's getting too high, it brings it down. When she's getting too low, it brings the vocals up. That's another reason why you want to do the gates first before you do the vocal rider. If you do the vocal rider first, some of those breaths are going to be up there, so you want to like do the cleanup first before you actually start boosting most of the time.
Is it foreign?
Let me start from here.
Shark way I swam out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place you an order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is foreign.
It feels more natural doing a vocal rider than doing a compressor. Once I feel like that's good enough, then I add the compressor there. So here I have an SSL channel. Not a lot of stuff going on here.
Shark way I swam out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still.
My compression, I set my ratio 2.5 to 1. I just have like a medium release. I don't really do much on my compressor. I'm just using this for the effect sound, you know, just passing this through here. Nothing crazy is going on. I don't think I touched any setting here, trust me guys. Then where I actually do my work with the compressor is using a CLA 2A. So CLA 2A is going to kind of boost the volume up. Fear with the beats. Without it.
Feel like a shark way I swam out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place you an order.
So this is a very simple compressor. All you just got to do is reduce the peak a bit and maybe increase the gain if you want some more.
Feel like a shark way I swam out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place you an order.
The next thing, I add my EQ. I'm doing more cutting off the low end. I try and compress before I EQ. If I ever EQ first, I'm just going to take off a little bit of the rumble, but I try and compress before I EQ most of the time.
Feel like a shark way I swam out that water. They're not a restaurant, but you can still come and place you an order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is.
So after that, I went ahead to add a little bit more top end to the vocals to give it that shine. So this plugin is called Vitamin. All I do on this plugin is just increase the high end here. Most vocals, commercial vocals, always have that high end sound, so you want to always boost the high end. There are a lot of ways you can do this. You can use an EQ, you can use mostly EQs or exciters. So this is like an exciter plugin, and I just like boosting only the high end here to give you that high end shine, that shine.
Feel like a shark while I swim out that water. Been at a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my
like this, the vocals are already sounding very good. You guys can see I didn't do too much. I know it looks like a lot is going on here, but it's really not. Then I just add reverb. I add some reverb.
Feel like a shark while I swim out that water.
I add a bit of parallel compression. I add a bit of flanger, and I have one secret sauce I use on vocals, which I'm going to show you guys. It's called Maserati GRP or Maserati VX1. Maserati VX1 is what I use. I just use a preset, and maybe which one did I use? Float your own. I just use a preset and I just send the vocals in here. It's just a little bit, so I'm not sending too much. The flanger, I think I use a lot of flanger on there. But this is what everything sounds like with effects.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel like a shark while I swim out that water. Been at a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is foreign.
Then with the reverb, I'm only using Valhalla reverb. I mean, I can cut a little bit of the low end from the reverb, but I didn't think I touched anything in here. I'm not even sure if I said the right the right reverb time. So if you want to calculate a good reverb time, what you just got to do is put in a tempo. Tempo is 70 or 140 BPM, and that is 3.428. So that's 3.41. I mean, it's kind of close, but it's just a little bit off. If you want to get like that perfect delay or reverb time, use this. Can use this application. You can search for it online. Delay time calculator by Liquib Studio. Just search for it. I don't think I'm going to put a link in the description. It's been a while since I downloaded this. I think it's free also. So that's pretty much it. So the reverb, the delay, I use a bit of delay from the Maserati GRP. Parallel compression, I use RVox. Same thing that I did with the Maserati. Maserati already has delay on there, and I already have the delay coming from here too, so I don't have to add any more delay. So basically, the use of parallel compression is it kind of makes the vocal dominate in the song. If you have a very bass heavy song, you know, sometimes the bass is going to overshadow everything, including the vocals. So if you still want the vocals to breathe in the song, you can do parallel compression. Parallel compression, you can go crazy on your compression, or you can go subtle, just to give you the vocals more presence in the music. That's basically all you're doing there. Then she also added these backing vocals too, because without the backing vocals, it kind of feels a little bit boring. She just added more energy there. So here I'm killing it. Let me solo the backing vocals first. I did mostly almost the same thing. I just added more delay. Then the reverb. So I can still add NS1 here since I didn't use a gate on here. You guys can hear the noise if you listen properly. So I just use NS1 so that I don't do too much.
Just like a shark while I swim out that water. Been at a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is foreign. Can't let shit knock me off focus. I stack up them blues like I'm Corbin. I got a need for speed.
So the whole thing together.
Yeah. 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 Feel like a shark while I swim out that water. Been at a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is foreign. Can't let shit knock me off focus. I
feel like the delay is a bit too much, too crazy, you know, but like I said, that was the effect we were going for. Necessarily, we don't want to add the delay on here because it kind of gets annoying.
Feel like a shark while I swim out that water. Been at a restaurant, but you can still come and place your order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is foreign.
Yeah. So I think just one delay is good enough. This other one here is obnoxious, if you ask me.
Feel like a shark when I swim out that water. You're not a restaurant, but you can still come and press you up.
I'm doing basically the same thing, like exactly the same thing. The only thing that is more here is I increase the peak reduction very well to reduce the volume. I just reduce the volume a whole. I'm doing way more compression on the backing vocals.
Feel like a shark when I swim out that water. You're not a restaurant, but you can still come and press you up.
And for the reverb, I'm using Pro R2 for the second reverb. I just add more reverb on the backing vocals, and the other reverb I'm using the Valhalla reverb, same settings, nothing crazy. I'm just gonna play it for you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 15 minutes. I'll play the song again and end the video.
Yeah, yeah, feel like a shark when I swim out that water. You're not a restaurant, but you can still come and press you an order. I don't do nothing that's normal. All of my bitches is foreign. Can't let you knock me off focus. I stack up the moves like I'm Corbin. I got a need for speed. When I take off, I'ma switch up the streets. Everybody know it's me. Hard all night, shooting more for a ski. I make her walk on her knees, walking with spikes on my feet. I need water on me. Come walk across the sea. Water, 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 water. I'm walking on water like Jesus. I'm rhyming a foreign and a demon. I'm fucking shit up for no reason. I'm coming back harder to see.
Alright guys, see you guys on the next one.